friends, how are you today? I hope you're doing well. I wanted to come to you to talk about food. Are you surprised? I know you're not. The holidays are coming up. Thanksgiving is approaching very quickly. It is my absolute favorite holiday because of the food. And the other day I did purchase and eat the entire of some holiday themed popcorn from Trader Joe's. It was stuffing flavored popcorn. And it got me to thinking because it was stuffing flavored popcorn and not dressing flavored popcorn. Now, in real life, IRL, there is no way I would eat stuffing. Even, I don't like stuffing. Because stuffing insinuates that it is the bread pudding vibe that has been forced into the chest cavity of the dead bird. Keep the stuffing. I will eat dressing. When I was a little kid, I didn't like either of them because they just looked like wet, like soggy bread. And then one day as I got older, I was probably in my mid to late 20s, I finally tasted it and I was like, wow, it's flavored soggy bread, like really well flavored. And so I fell in love with it. So I feel like, and the reason why I feel like stuffing should be the universal favorite side dish for Thanksgiving and the holidays, because when else do you see it? I know like places like Cracker Barrel or like country inns, they'll have stuffing on their menu, but other than that, you really do not see it. It's like one of those things you only see at the holidays. Another thing you only see at the holidays is that really very bizarre sweet potato thing with the it's like got a bunch of syrup on it and then a bunch of marshmallows on the top. My family made that. I don't get the marshmallows on top of sweet potatoes. They're already sweet. For me, just give me the sweet potato. That's it. I don't even need to salt a sweet potato. But like maple butter or like a vegan maple butter vibe, and that's it. I don't need marshmallows. And then another thing that I don't think I've ever seen in person, but green bean casserole is insanely bizarre because the idea of all of those ingredients, if they were homemade, or even if just the green beans were not from a can, that sounds like an actually kind of delicious dish. Imagine making like a homemade tomato soup, like a thick tomato soup, and baking it with green beans and then putting crispy onions on top. Sounds delicious. But green beans from a can, they're gray. They're not even green. They shouldn't even be allowed to be called green beans by the FDA. And that's the problem I have with that casserole. That's the only problem I have. Even if the soup was from a can and the onions, the green beans should at least be previously frozen, but like canned green beans, I don't like that. And cranberry sauce, though, I love it in a can. I love when people put it out and it's still shaped just like the can. I love that. You know that that's like a bomb. I love to go to a house where they say, oh, I actually have a lot more to say about Thanksgiving. I'll be back. Love you. Okay, so one problem that I have always one problem I've always run into when it comes to Thanksgiving, especially in my family and in families that I've been to their houses, is that a lot of people choose to put animal byproduct in the side dishes, especially if you come from Southern style cooking. There's a lot of cultures. There's a ton of pork and meat. And I'm not even going to get started on that right now, on eating things like that. But let me just say this. You should not eat pigs. I don't understand how anybody could look at a pig, observe its behavior, and still want to consume it. And another thing is when it comes, you know what? I'm not going to get into that right now, but I will make another video about that. What was I talking about? What was it? Oh, meat byproduct in the side dishes. If you go to a Southern style Thanksgiving, there is ham hock in the greens. They're called greens. It's the one vegetable that might have a little bit of health and wellness. They cook it down until you have to drink the pot liquor in order to get the nutrients, because that's how much they cooked it out of the actual leaves. And then they will throw the knuckle of a pig in the greens. There is turkey neck in the stuffing. There is chicken stock in everything. Butter, milk, cream. I mean, there isn't a place to turn. When the greens, you look in a pot of greens and there is the knuckle of a pig floating in there. You know shit is real down south. And some people are like very new school. It'll be a turkey neck in the greens instead of the pork because they're fancy. That kind of stuff was very frustrating to me and always frustrating to me until I started just making my own Thanksgiving without animal byproduct in the side dishes. Like, you're eating a turkey, and it's kind of barbaric the way you just put the whole dead bird without its head on the table and then carve it like it's fucking ceremony. Oops. That's bizarre in itself. Isn't that enough? Then you have to put animal byproduct in the sides as well. The greens? Don't get me started. We're going to talk about the consumption of complex mammals in our next episode. Okay, love you, bye.